All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today, dear Gemini. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all of my new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and jump into this monthly energy pick a card reading. We are focusing on, just going to grab this for a second, growth, and we're doing something a little bit differently with this rutilated quartz. We'll get into it in a minute, okay? Yeah, we'll get into it in just a second, but I've just been called to do something a little bit differently this month with all of the signs. And that rutilated quartz you see is a card drawn from this combo deck, same author as you see here. All right. Whew. Now, before we jump into this, because I just feel like they're just going to have me dive on in, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energies that Spirit has for you. All right? Roles may be reversed. They are general readings. I may not even be talking to you, so please keep that in mind. Don't wear the shoe if it don't fit, okay? Don't come to me talking about your feet, your toes, your curves. None of that. Don't tell me that they hurting because I didn't do what you did, right? You got to be self-aware, self-accountable, all right? Tap in, check in, like I say with during the PAL selection. So I do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, but I will say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energies, all right? And when I call out signs, like I said, I may not be talking to you, but that could be talking about timing, could be talking about energy that is heavy in your chart. It could be talking about someone to whom you're connected, friend, family, or foe, okay? I don't know. Could just be talking about the collective energy overall. So please keep that in mind, all right? All right, speaking of pile selection, quickly going over the piles. Pile 1 here, we got the curse in reverse. Pile 2, the drum. And pile 3, wild woman in reverse, all right? So please do take your mindful deep breaths. Take all the time that you need. Pause the video if you need to. Just get into your zen and allow Spirit in to lead and guide you to the pile and or piles that are meant for you, okay? If you're drawn to multiple ones, that is amazing. Let's go and grow. Speaking of growth, right? That's the overall energy that we're focusing on this month. So, with that being said, timestamps will be below. Whenever you're ready, let's go and grow. First off, nope. Before I get ahead of myself, let's go ahead and dive into the verse of the day. So for you, dear Gemini, we have, let me just get into it really quick. I actually have several for you because I've been in your energy for the past few, I was about to say months. Wow, that's saying a lot. Anyways, days is what I was intending to say. But for today, the verse of the day is John 13:34. The King James Version reads, "A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another." The New Living Translation reads, again, it's John 13:34. "So now I am giving you a new commandment. Love each other. Just as I have loved you, you should love each other." That's that unconditional love I feel coming through, y'all. That agape love, and that's strong because, let me just get into this. I was about to say vision, but it wasn't even a vision. This really, truly, I mean, either way, they happen, right? But the first day that I was channeling you, I got on shuffle. Oh, I know I was going to forget them. I do know it was, what's his name? Tory Lanez. One of them was Love, but the one before it was, I said I was going to write these down. I forget, y'all. That's a mess. But I do remember that the song, whichever song, if I remember, I'll try to insert it. But the song was talking about basically like, dang, I want to say love triangle, but that's not really what it is. It's basically like a yeah, I guess more of a romantic relationship, but it wasn't even, it's not even like that. Like, it's more of a setup is what I'm hearing. Wow. It's more of a arrangement. There we go. It's not even that, like, obviously you have sexual relations with this person or whoever this has to deal with. If it's somebody you're closely connected to, like I said, friend, family, or foe, they have a connection to where it's pretty much just a sexual situationship, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't nothing, y'all ain't trying to, no titles, no none of that. It's just, it is what it is. And for love to come after that, I kind of took that as somebody catching feelings and they wasn't supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm for one, really don't understand and probably never will. But the whole friends with benefits, like, I just feel like there's no way. At some point, first of all, there has to be some type of connection in order for you to even go there in that type of dynamic. You know what I mean? Whatever the situation may be. So, for this growth to come out, I do feel like, for those of you who I was just channeling for, that's talking about expanding, growing within that relationship dynamic, right? Maybe you never intended to, because I do see something centrally. It started off very, very small, but it's definitely expanding, right? As it says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So I feel like you're seeing this relationship for what it is. Like I just said, for me to say something about that friends with benefits type thing, you may have been one who believed in that, and now you're understanding, like, yeah, no. You know what I mean? There's more to it than that. Any type of relationship, it doesn't just have to be romantic, y'all. People are in your lives for a reason. And like I say, all of the L's are lessons, right? Lessons for blessings. And that's truly what it is for me. I do see that this may have something to do with your third eye expanding as well. Obviously, that's the center of that, more spiritually conscious and aware. That's your center, your processing center, if you will. Something is golden that you're developing, expanding, growing. Okay. Yeah, golden. Interesting. That's powerful, because you got the rutilated quartz for your crystal and stone that came out. And with this, I'm hearing living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. So that's crazy, because the first sentence says, are you ready to move forward with your life? Are you ready to grow and expand? And this may entail some difficult decisions, because they got a lot of to say to you within each and every one of these piles, y'all. So, but before I get into this, I do have to say something about the incident. Was it yesterday? I don't know. So maybe day 3. Wow. And for me to say day 3 of your energy, 3 is my Holy Trinity, getting into alignment. And that can be all about growth, right? Because you have to. You know what I mean? That's what it entails. When you get in touch and in tune with your MVP, right? Your higher self, your star player, you have to grow. You're going to go through some growing pains in order to do such. But the thing about it was, I was driving, and I'm talking about, I'm deep in y'all, like deep, just thinking, like, what does this mean? What does that mean? Asking myself and asking God, like, okay, but then there's these 2 birds, and y'all, I'm telling y'all, they going at it, like going at it. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened, but they tussling. You know what I'm saying? The way birds, it wasn't that playful. It definitely was a fight, because I'm talking about as I got closer, I could hear. You know what I'm saying? It's like if somebody was scrapping and blows were being dealt, right? So, and the thing is, they were so in their situation, I about hit them, y'all, because they was like in the middle of the street, like, obviously birds in the middle of the street and in the middle of the air, right, to the right side of my car. And as I'm driving by, like I said, they were less than an inch, I know. And I felt like, because as I got closer and was more aware of what was going on with them, I was like, oh God, like, because, I was about to hit them. I probably did hit one of them, but like I said, I feel like that was the blows that they were exchanging between one another. So I took that as, for you, Gemini, you can be fighting within yourself, right? Trying to stabilize those twins, that masculine and feminine energy. Take it as you will, right? And or this can be, because obviously so within, so without, right? So definitely this can be displayed in your 3D reality. Whomever you're quarreling with, you got to take a step. You ain't got to, but it's been advised, strongly advised, for you to take a step back, right? I'm hearing and seeing the Piscean, the Hangman energy, Piscean energy. Speaking of that third eye and your processing center, that's maturity, that's growth. To be able to remove thyself to really see the bigger picture. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I've been feeling lately, as far as like taking myself, removing myself from this situation that is causing conflict, chaos, confusion. It shouldn't be none of that. You know what I mean? So, getting back to this root-related quartz energy, are you ready to move forward with your life? You have the courage within you to move ahead with your ideas by getting the wheels in motion to create your project or intention. Recognizing the amazing, powerful person that you are and shine on. And you definitely, I feel like, many of you have been just beefing with yourself. It's not funny, but I'm just saying, because that generally is where it starts. And then you become, hopefully, if you ain't seeing it internally, they being spirit, being God, the Most High, presents it within your life to hopefully shine a brighter light on it. And that's interesting, because they tell you to shine on, and that's exactly what I get. This is like a spotlight. Ooh, it's a spotlight on your internally. There's something that you may have been dimming within, so it's like it's shining the light on it. Y'all see that? So anyway, and then you got Archangel Uriel, if you want to call on him to help you, through this. These are affirmations. I was getting ready to say confirmations, but these are affirmations that you may want to use, okay? I am grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and motivation to live life to the fullest. Financial abundance is mine. My connection with the divine is alive and well. I am energized, healthy, and strong. This is screaming solar plexus chakra, both of these, to be quite honest. Especially talking about that courage and confidence. That's your self-esteem center, the solar plexus chakra. So definitely, ooh, wow. And for me to say day 3, y'all, there's something big with the 3s. I'm telling you. I am telling you. But work with that. I feel like you may need to be doing some work with your solar plexus chakra. Obviously, all of them, but specifically for you this month, your solar plexus chakra, and then your third eye and throat. They're saying throats, because growth can be that 5 energy, right? Change, movement. Also, it's synonymous for me with transformation. So, may have something to do with the Scorpio season. I don't know. All right. I'm sorry. So, I really won't manipulate these too much, but just really quick, once again, you got growth in root-related quartz, and then Archangel Uriel if you need, okay? All right. And then really quickly, once again, we're going to go through the pile selection. Pile 1, you got the curse in reverse. Pile 2, you got the drum. And pile 3, you have wild woman in reverse. Like I said, pause the video if you need to. Take all the time that you need. Timestamps will be below. Whenever you're ready, let's go and grow. All right, welcome, my beautiful Geminis. For those of you who chose this pile number 1, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Let's keep in mind that we're focusing a little bit deeper on that growth energy, expanding your consciousness and awareness, and then the root-related quartz and Archangel Uriel if you would like to use them, okay? In diving into your Topper energy, every time this comes out, first of all, we kind of look at that 14 being a 5, and I told y'all from the jump with that growth energy, y'all definitely have some 5, some of that 5 energy coming through here, obviously. So there's something that's going to be hopefully changing and transforming. And anytime I see this curse, I really don't like to use that word, but it's still, to me, it's like cycles. I'm hearing break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. And with this, the way that I hear break your silence. There's a hand over her mouth, and it's like maybe you've been silent for too long. You know what I mean? And honestly, it could be telling you, hush, because hush. Children, hush. Somebody's calling your name. Hush. Children, hush. Like, be quiet and listen. Peace, be still. Go into your closet, the upper room. Yeah? And just don't say nothing. And I'm hearing, speak to my heart, Lord. Yeah. You got to be quiet to hear. You know what I'm saying? How can you hear if you're talking? So, whoever that's for, don't tell all your secrets, is what I just heard. I got a vision of love, and it was all that you've given to me. What she say? I realize. I don't remember. I don't know. Mariah Carey, Vision of Love. Yeah, and I do see that. Look at her third eye. That's just it. And for me to get ready to say vision with those birds, and birds are all about messages, speaking, right? Air energy, that's you. You know what I mean? So, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. And make it come from the heart, okay? Some of you may feel like you've been cursed in love. I don't know. But I feel that chain breaking. This is also screaming balancing the light and dark within you, masculine and feminine energies. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what they have for you from the guidebook. All right. It is in reverse. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, y'all, because I'm on the drum. Oh, my God. And look, y'all, I was stuck on the drum like, this the page. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really was like, this the page. What's this? Not it. Wow, that's crazy. You're definitely connected to Pile 2. I would check that out as well. Okay. The curse. The picture is on 28. Something needs to be done, broken, right? In that cycle. The message is on page 29. Again, that too. You have the choice, right? And that's like coming together, masculine, feminine. Okay. Balancing, needing to. The essence says, the curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is the source of negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease or dis-ease, right? A destructive force or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. So you get the medicine because it's in reverse. Be aware of your actions. Act with impeccable intention so as not to create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. You have the choice. The choice is yours. The power is yours, is what I'm hearing. All right? So we're going to go ahead and put this aside. You have the power, Leo energy, to help you get through this, get out of this, okay? To bring forth that confidence to, like I said, say what you need to say, all right? Or not, because that's power in that. You know what I mean? Knowing when to hold your tongue or when to speak up for yourself. I don't know. But the way this is going to work, my beautiful Geminis, we're going to start here with the Herbcrafter's Tarot, bringing forth whatever herbs you may want to use to help you get through this energy, okay? Whatever message your spirit has for you. Then we'll follow up here with the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is intended to confirm and clarify whatever message your spirit has for you. Also may bring forth timing, right? Like I said, when I call out signs. And they got a whole lot. Look at that. That's thick. Y'all see that? It's super thick. Anyway. Yeah, that's it on that. And then finally, we'll finish up with your finishers for the month, which is the Power Goddess Oracle. I always mess this up. And I got quite a few here. This can be speaking of that divine femininity that you may want to embrace or embody to, again, help you heal, get through this, whatever, okay? Put these aside and let's dive in. Okay, so first out we have, wow, Ace of Water. Beautiful plantain here. This is the opportunity in new love. Real love. Okay? That agape, unconditional love. That eternal love. Y'all see that? Get by water. For real. Get by water. That will help balance you emotionally. Utilize your water. Speak into your water the power and energy that you want to embody and embrace within you. Okay? The love. Point blank, period. Some of you really need to retreat. Take care of yourself. Heal yourself. Nurture yourself. This may have something to do with the water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to. Maybe talking about the season in which this growth or opportunity may come through. I don't know. And then you have, wow, 7 of Fire. Cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Rebuke any type of energy that has been holding you back or keeping you stagnant. Because I feel movement with the 7 of Fire. Stand up for what you believe in wholeheartedly, okay? Detox yourself, your mind, especially Gemini, because those birds fighting, that air energy, that is also talking about mental conflict to me, especially it was 2 of them. And the 2 of Swords, y'all know, is like, for me anyways, is that devilish energy can be. And the way they were going at it, baby, it was a lot. So I do feel like there's some maybe some, for those of you who this is just more personal, it may be some mental conflict on and speaking up for what it is that you want, right? Deciding what you want, what you truly want, but more so getting into your heart space, your emotional center, and choosing from there, but also being logical, right? Because you balance the heart and mind as you do that. You understand what I'm saying? That's growth. That's true maturity there. That's power there to be able to do that. Hot of air, catnip. Yeah, something's going to come to the light, I see. And maybe you're digging. This is good. I mean, this is daughter or page. Like I said, a message. You may receive that, like I told you, from. And it may be something that's kind of hard to hear. You don't really want to hear. But it's necessary for your growth. Take it in strides. I feel like this is you. Truly, this is your energy. But it could be any other air sign as well. I'm sorry, the 7 of Fire definitely can be any fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sage. Doesn't have to be. And then, of course, like I said, can be any other air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Okay? All right. Finally, you have, look at that. Done and done. I told you with that 28 energy, which is a 10, also a 1. Something needs to end and will be ending so that you can begin again. Look how beautiful that is. You put the whole kitchen sink in there. I love it though. It's beautiful. Look at the center and how stable and balanced it is. When you're aligned, your MVP, your higher self, will never lead you nor guide you to where you're not meant to be. You understand what I'm saying? It takes for you to be in alignment to know where it is that you need to go. I'll go if I have to go by myself. Sometimes you need that. Take a journey deep within. That's what I'm hearing. If you don't go anywhere but internally, that's all you need to heal. Okay? All right. This is where the sauce at. For real. Let's go on and dive in. I'm going to try to get them all out and then we'll get into it. But y'all know how they do. Yes, somebody is calling your name. But no, this may be somebody from your past. Like I said, water sign who is returning. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Yeah. What's his name? Give me his name, please. Rick Ashley. Yep. Yeah. Somebody's coming back. It's somebody's, or this may be you returning to the past, but it's like, don't stay there for long, okay? Don't tarry too long. Reflect on it and then move on. Strong Scorpionic and Piscean energy here. But again, still could be a Cancer. Doesn't even have to be either. Okay? Yeah, after you reflect, and I feel like this is just you moving on for those of you who it has to do with the relationship. And like I told y'all that one where conflict and stuff arise, you're like, nah, I'm done. I'm over it. And you're moving towards what it is you want to do to stabilize yourself, which is good. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. You're needing to heal, or you have healed. Don't give up hope. For this to be in reverse, I feel like some of you may be giving up hope. The Fool is Aries energy, by the way, but the Star is Aquarian energy. Doesn't have to be that, but, or, you know, could just be talking about that season. Some of you may be kind of lost in the sauce, right? Which is interesting because it's like, don't dim your light for anybody else to shine. That's what I'm getting from this. You know what I'm saying? I also am getting some Caprionic energy because I don't know why. It's just, for those of you who I was saying from the jump about that kind of friends with benefits, or, you know what I mean, in that type of dynamic, it's time for you to get out of that. It's time for you to heal that. Want and desire better for yourself. I feel like that's the cycle. You may have felt like that's all you attract, or that, you know what I mean? Like, and part of it is just reflecting and diving deep within you and checking yourself, because I'm hearing somebody is just afraid of commitment. I mean, it's okay if you don't want to be married or anything like that, but I don't know. It's something about that. Be careful. Just be careful. Make sure that you are true to yourself and that you really tap in to see what it is. And don't block your growth potential is what I'm hearing. That 17 and that star energy has the potential to be at 8. And again, I'm telling you, there's something about eternal, probably even to do with the Leo here, because you got the 8 of Cups and the star, which is at 8, 88. That's big. Okay. All right. Wow, that's interesting. You got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, but it's upright here. That cycle. Yep, that's what it is. That is what it is. And then I feel like for it to come out right here like it is, I feel, and with this star coupled with the star in reverse, like I said, I feel like there's you're okay. If you're not wanting to or ready to heal and move on, then you're going to continue this cycle until you learn the lesson, like I'll be trying to tell y'all. You understand? So, you know, and that may be the hard truth that you don't want to hear. That may be the truth that is being revealed as you dive deep, to see that you continue to put yourself in these cyclical patterns because you don't take the time to heal. I'm telling y'all, that's not that friends with benefits ain't no joke, man. You got to be careful, because little do you know, you still signing up for a soul contract. I'm telling you, any type of relationship with the individual, and especially sexual, because y'all, it's more than sex. That's the thing. Like, when you step into that type of dynamic, to share your soul is what you're doing with another, baby. That you need. There's always strings attached, cords. Okay. Anyways, so you might need to cut them, and it might be with the Taurus here. This Father of Pentacles in reverse. Could even be a Cappy. I told you I was feeling that energy within this star, right? Potentially a Virgo, but I'm not getting that real heavy. Yeah, somebody, possibly you, is not balanced mentally, and you're needing to end that mental confliction, like I was saying way back when. That's what I really feel. Even though the cups and you know, emotional is coming, I feel like they're wanting you to get into, oh, that's what it is. They're wanting you to take a leap of faith into your heart, your passion center. Move into that energy versus the mental shit. That's just what it is. They want you to balance and ground yourself within your heart. What do you really feel? What do you really desire? Passionately. Deep, deep down. I'm telling you, something deep with that growth energy. Something central. And this may have been something for generations. I guess I see you next lifetime. No hard feelings. Erica Badu. All right. Oh, yeah, somebody is not wanting to give up their cup. Like, nope. And they're not healing. Cancerian energy here. You got to be balanced emotionally. Pour into thyself first. Otherwise, you have nothing to give to no one, to anyone else. What are you afraid of, my beautiful Gemini? Don't overanalyze, and I feel like that's what you're doing. Wow. When I said that throat chakra, the 5 energy, by the way, you know, could potentially, 5th chakra, right? That's ruled by Mercury. So your fellows, what am I trying to say? Brother or sister, I guess. The Taurus energy is also ruled by Mercury, which is the controller, if you will, of the throat chakra. But y'all are very much so communicators. Speak up for what you want. You can't be wishy-washy in that Two of Swords energy that I was feeling with those birds, because the divine God would, okay, so you want this. Here you go. And then you like, nah, that ain't what I want. Okay, so you want this. Nah, that ain't what I want. Okay, so you want this. You know what I'm saying? Until you truly make up your, yeah, I mean, that's really what it is. But make up your mind from your heart space. I hope that makes sense. Like I said from the beginning, getting into your heart to truly feel what it is you desire wholeheartedly, but still being balanced enough mentally to make a logical decision. Not in the over analytical part that we tend to do, Gemini, right? But emotionally, because that's where the true intention comes from. Look at that magic pouring from her cup, if she allows it. Do you believe in magic? But you have to be balanced and stabilized, right? In those chakras. I don't know, y'all. I'm hearing confidence. I'm hearing mother and nurture yourself. And the biggest thing is I'm hearing heal. That's powerful. Wow. This energy that's coming from her cup, the magic, right? The secret sauce is the energy that you're needing to fulfill yourself, right? To bring forth the power, the star power, centrally. For whoever that's for. That's your light. Wow. 10 of Swords in reverse. Drop them, move them burdens in this cycle. This is straight mental confliction. This is you. This those birds. Look, that sword, the final blow went through both eyes. It's not what you see with the 3D eyes. It's what you see with that third eye. You understand? That vision. I had a vision of love. That's all you need. What do you see? What do you want in love? Speak up. Okay? Finally. No, not finally, sorry. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, God will bring you this offering. Okay, so here. This is more stabilized offering that will balance and ground you and help you heal, because I always get that star energy. Beautiful, because it's coming out right here underneath. Wow. The wheel and the star. So when you finally decide to turn these upright, this is what will come to you. And then what are you going to do with it? How are you going to invest it? I'm hearing invest in yourself. Mind you, you got doubled, well, kind of, oh no. I was getting ready to say quadruple, because you got 1, 2, 3 tens here. Wow. Holy Trinity. But don't forget, what the curse started, the picture was on 28. Technically, that's the 4th 10, right? The quadruple, which is still, like I said, grounding, stabilizing, screaming heart chakra. All right now. And beautiful. This is you. It can potentially be you. Look at that star at the top. I feel like that's balance. You have learned, because the daughter and the pages, same difference, come after the 10s, which are 11s, essentially. You've learned a lesson going through Ace through 10. And now you're ready to go on a journey, taking what you have learned with you, the growth, the magic, the abundance that you have gained. Because this daughter of Pentacles comes after that 10 of Pentacles, which is beautiful. Happy, stable life for generations on end, right? So now you've taken all those lessons that you gained from that 10 of Pentacles, and you're ready to embark on a new journey. This Daughter of Pentacles, as it comes right here, right from this Father of Pentacles, you're not quite there yet, which is probably likely why this is reversed, but you have the ability and the power to get there. But she, as she stands, is reflecting on A, this new offer and opportunity, but B, what she's gone through and had to transform through and grow through in her past. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, from this Eight of Cups, reflect on the past, because some of you are not really wanting to move forward, and that's what all this top energy is talking about to me. Reflect on it, don't dwell on it. You understand? There's a difference. There's a major difference. Reflection brings growth. Dwelling brings pain and stagnancy. I hope that makes sense. That's the best way I can put it. That's powerful, Spirit. Thank you for that. All right. Moving on into your finisher. I vaguely, or kind of surface level, went over numerology, but you definitely have several aces, because remember, the 10s can be aces at ones as well. So you got, what, 5 now? 5 ones, technically. A couple of 8s. This means you may be life path 1, or any of the 8, any of the numbers I've called out already, 5 even. Actually, you have like 6 ones. But anyways, 7, 7-11. 7-11. Anyway, now moving on to your finisher here. You got several, so let's see. Spider Woman, co-creation. Look at that 48 being a 12. I'm telling you, Piscean energy, they're wanting you to see things, that vision. That's how you create, from a different perspective, okay? Weave the web of your desires is what I get from this. And look at that. She has that heart. Wow. I had a vision of love. And your idea, your vision of love may be changing. That's okay. You're growing. That's powerful. I love it. And I love it. That is powerful. Okay. And then you have get grounded, rooted in your heart's desires is what I just heard. All right. Then you have beautiful wild buffalo woman, calf woman. Look at that 5 energy and that 50. Be at peace. All right. As you move, as you grow, as you develop, be at peace. Stay in alignment. I don't know what these 3 dots are, but that's just, to me, that's healing power. And again, I told you something big with 3s. It's getting and staying in alignment. Okay. All right. And then finally we have, wow, Saraswati. In reverse, mastery. 44, y'all, they're going to 8s. But still, 44 is an unofficial but official master number in my book. That 4th, that heart chakra. Some of you, that's the offer you have. I'm telling you, I told you that 4 was coming through strong anyway. And the opportunity will bring forth eternal abundance potentially if you allow it. There's something that you not quite mastered, and I feel like it's more so within your heart way. That love. That's the lesson. That's the cycle. That agape love. Wow. That's why that verse came through so heavy for you. Take heed, please. Please take heed. All right. Without making this too long, let's go ahead and read what they have for you from the guidebook. Beginning with, I turn right to Shakti, transformation, which is the number 45. It's nearing the end of that cycle, y'all. That's powerful. So, beginning with Spider Woman, the image and message begins on 96, and the message ends on 97, 6 and 7. Love, harmony, balance, equal give and take is the 6. May have something to do with your family, kids even, all right? The 7 is all about growth, transformation journey, movement, right? All right, empowerment message. From the rich red earth, the Navajo goddess Spider Woman rises up to help you weave your dreams into the fabric of reality. She is here to remind you that your vision of the form of your desires is not as important as its essence. Knowing why you want to create something, what motivates you, what inspires you, and what beauty you're dreaming to bring to life is key at this time. The collective dream is being manifested by the co-creative relationship between your imagination and the universe. So call to the best within you and weave your world into being with intentionality and humility. coming from that heart center right here, y'all. Remember that you can't control the form. Accept life on life's terms. When the goddess Spider Woman appears, she heralds the creation of a most beautiful dream that springs to life as if by magic. Stay with it. We need your dream to be added to the web of all creation. All right. Moving on to the White Buffalo Calf Woman in reverence. The image and message starts on 100 and ends on 101. Then ones, and mind you, that will be 3 together, right? All right. The empowerment message. Now is the time to view your world through a lens of peace, harmony, and reconciliation. The domain of the Lakota goddess White Buffalo Calf Woman. It's time to leave the right, wrong, good, bad, zero-sum game world behind and enter the space where you can find the sacred ground of sharing without guile or guile, Guile, and negotiating from a desire that everyone benefits. You'll be so glad you did. Take a humble yet grounded approach to your life right now. Only good will come of it. The goddess White Buffalo Calf Woman supports this way of being in the world. That humble yet grounded approach, I feel like, is this King of Pentacles. And that's why it needs to be reversed or turned upright. Yeah? All right. Finishing with the beautiful Saraswati, and I turn to Oshun, generosity. All right? Which is a 40, mind you. So, wow. The image is on 88. The 8s are big, y'all. But the message is on 89. Again, still an 8. You get the alignment message. Are you someone who begins things with great enthusiasm, but when you realize the scope of the situation, you move on to something else? Could it be you're dealing with someone like this? Ambivalence is something to be careful of at this time, as you recognize you need more knowledge and energy than what you have to move forward competently. The goddess Saraswati reminds you that there are no shortcuts on this journey. Impartial knowledge does not make you a master. In fact, your alignment task is to stop working in a scattered way. It's time for some deep diving into the subject of your inquiry to really get a command of the terrain. Offer the commitment of your time and energy, and you will feel the surge of power as you move into a more masterful role in all areas of your life. Stick with it. Keep learning and keep practicing your craft, your heart commitment, your meditation, and your self-expression. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Telling you from the heart, though. All right? Stay present to it all, and you will be glad you did. I love that. That is beautiful. That's what I have for you, my beautiful Geminis. For those of you who chose this pile 1, these are the messages for you, okay? I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below, 30:30 on the clock, as I just looked. You never know how that may help someone else grow, especially but including yourself, right? That's what we're here for, to learn and grow as a family, and I really do appreciate that. Speaking of, wow, growth and the love, yeah? So I thank you so very much for your love, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, and your comments, okay? And if someone comes to mind, please do all of what I just said. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? If you're joining me for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please, please, please do take care. Once again, I love you and I thank you. Until the next one, y'all, be easy on your journey, right? Be gentle and loving, kind to yourself. Do it like no one else will, because they won't. Not like you, all right? Deuces. All right, my beautiful Geminis, for those of you who chose this pile number 2, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Let's keep in mind that we're diving a little bit deeper into that growth energy, wanting to expand on your consciousness and your awareness, and utilizing root-related quartz and or Archangel Uriel if need be, okay? So in diving into your topper energy here, this is beautiful because every time I get the drum, every time it comes out, it speaks clearly of moving to the beat of your own drum, the rhythm of your heart, right? Going after what it is you truly hope for and desire in your life. This is like spirit offering you, I get the Ace of Pentacles vibes, a new solid stable offer, because you have grown, you have developed, you have learned to balance and harmonize yourself within that 15 energy. That could be talking about Caprionic energy, even the devil energy. You have grown through temptations. You fought the temptations. You've won the good fight, right? You've been in the battle. I feel like the temptations behind your mind, like I said from the general intro and the birds going at it, that's over your mind. Mental conflict, right? Balancing the light and dark, your masculine and feminine energies within you. And now you have an opportunity of a lifetime, I'm hearing. She's grown. That's powerful, because it's like, which one are you? We don't know. It's like the chicken or the egg. Is this eagle eye, the hawk, this transformative bird, whatever kind of bird this is that the new you? I feel like it's your higher self, right? And then this is you. You know what I mean? Like I said, I get masculine and feminine energies, but it's power here. It's love here, because you've grown through your heart way. There's something definitely that has transformed. I'm even getting a cross energy here, center, right? You've gone through some trials and tribulations, but you see with your third eye, because she's obviously like blindfolded or can't necessarily see with the 3D eyes, but I feel like this is her higher self, like her mastery is what I'm hearing. Third eye vision. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, there's something. Y'all are definitely connected to power number 1. They are to you. You might want to check that out if you haven't already. Let's go ahead and see what they have for you from the guidebook. That's powerful. The drum. It's on page 30, so you may be doubling up, leveling up with something. The essence says, this is the message which is on page 31, being a 4. I feel like you've come into alignment, mind, body, spirit, Holy Trinity for me, right? You now are one, and you're seeing things from a higher perspective. How, like I said, that growth and transformation has occurred within your heartway, 4th chakra. Now, through that 15 energy, you fought the temptations that may have been devastating you throughout lifetimes. I don't know. But the essence. The rhythm of the drum tunes you to the beating heart of the universe. Its wood frame links you to the trees and helps you journey to the lower world via the roots and the upper world through its branches. The drum skin gives the shaman the powers of the animal kingdom. Striking the drum calls forth the power of the thunder and the rumbling of the earthquake. The drum invites a trance state where healing and prophecy happen. I'm telling you. Whew. It's upright, so you get the invitation, which says, the drum invites you to take the next bold step in your journey. The forces of heaven and earth are aligned behind you, supporting effortless action. This is not a time to push against the river. The current will take you exactly where you want to go. Once you jump in, collect your power tools and summon your courage, because it is going... It says pause, stop. What did they tell you with the rutilated corpse? You have the courage within you to move ahead with your ideas. They tell let go and grow, and growth is all about movement as well, y'all, right? We just don't go against the current. Flow with it. Piscean energy, go with the flow. Collect your power tools and summon your courage, because it is going to be a wild and glorious journey. Allow yourself to be carried by the rhythm of what is really essential in your life. Again, digging deep down within your heart space and figuring that out. Wow, that is powerful. So let's go ahead and move this up here with those. And the way this is going to work, my beautiful Gemini, we're first going to dive into the Herbcrafter's Tarot, which is intended maybe to bring forth herbs that you could potentially utilize, messages on how you can get through this energy here or embrace this energy, right, for your benefit. And then we'll dive into the Wild Unknown Tarot. This may be speaking of things that may be unknown or hidden to you, but it's also intended to confirm and clarify the messages from the Herbcrafter's Tarot. Ooh. And maybe bring forth messages of timing, okay? For instance, when I call out signs, what have you. And then finally, we'll finish up here with the Goddess Power Oracle, which is intended to bring forth that divine femininity within you, right? Messages that you may want to embrace, energy that you may want to embrace and utilize to help you heal, okay? All right, put these aside and let's dive on in. First out for you, we have, wow, strength right off the bat. You have the courage. This is Leo energy. Garlic here. Rebuke all the negativity, all that, low vibrational mindset, like I said, with them birds fighting. Remove that. You have the strength and the courage within you and go for it. Follow your heart is what I'm hearing. And then we have 10 of fire. Lay those burdens down. Come free. You're at the end now. Balance yourself. Stabilize yourself. All right? Done and done. Your heart is healing. Healed. Is healed. And then we have, wow, double tens. Happy life, happy life. You stabilize, grounded for eternity. Generations to come. Horsetail here. Look at that growth. Look at that abundance. You figured it out. You will be. The new. Tens are endings to begin anew. You got the ace. So essentially, you know, you kind of got the ace of fire and the ace of earth out here as well. You know what I mean? That energy, potentially. So how are you going to use it to remain stable within your heart way and to go after what it is you love and desire to continue to grow? And then finally you have 2 of water. It is your choice. It is your decision. But you had to go through this because it was a soul contract. Look at those birds. One is actually healing in this bathing, right? In the little bird bath. And the other one is feeding, receiving that nectar, the love, the honey, the agape love. That is beautiful. Malo, by the way. Purifying your heart. That's why you had to go through it. You learned that. I'm telling you, that's the transformation. That's the growth. That love energy. That's why you had the verse. All right, moving on into this beautiful Wild Unknown Tarot. They got quite a bit to say to you. It's pretty thick. I know you can't hardly see that. But anyway, let go. Oh, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Earth sign, Virgo more so, but could be Taurus and or Cappy. Fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sage. Doesn't have to be. We got strong Leo out here already, okay? All right. Yes, you are moving past this regret, past this heartache, past this pain, past this lack. I love that. 5, that's the 5 of Cups in reverse, by the way. You're emptying out that negativity within you. I love that. Okay. And you are growing. This is you. This is the connection with Power 1 as well. Because I told them to weave their web, their desire, okay? Whatever they want to create. 8 of Pentacles here, but this is working on self. Because you have invested in self, you are growing. Look at that expansion. I love that. Look at that balance and stability with 4 Pentacles on either side. Screaming heart chakra. You balance that. You stabilize that, especially coming behind this 5 of Cups in reverse. I love that. It is done. Done and done. Passionately. Virgo energy strongest, I feel, out of that 8 of Pentacles. Again, we already got pretty much all the elements on the table besides air, but this is you. You're showing up and showing out, and I love it. Okay. Wow, and here you go. Could be Libra as well. Now it's time to make a decision, which I feel like you already have. That's interesting. Hold on. I hope I don't continue to get choked up, y'all. That's crazy that I get choked up when this comes out. You may be conflicted in what it is you want to say to whoever you need to say it to. Maybe yourself even. I told y'all in the general intro with those 2 birds that I got that 2 of air kind of vibe. And here it is right here. Hold true to what it is you truly desire. What lights your fire centrally. You understand? With that heart way. Let go of any negativity, any more darkness that could be lingering, right? Balance your heart, your mind here. Stabilize your mind. That's interesting because we got what I was saying from the get-go is that this came out in center. That's the 2 of air, and it's surrounded by these 2 tens, which are 1s essentially, right? So there's very much so a need for balance, stabilization. All right, and then we have, wow, that conflict within your mind here. Yes, sirree. Let's side it over just a little bit. You still know what they are and can see them, but I'm going to need room for these last 2 here at the end. Yeah. Leo energy again. But That's that conflict within your mind, and it's done. Like I said, it's sandwiched between these two tens, which is done and done. Here we go. Stability, Virgo energy, independence. You're moving away from that codependency. Okay, from any toxicities. The four feathers surrounding is all about like I said, balancing and stabilizing your mind. That's the kind of four of air energy that I get out of here. Healing, nurturing yourself. That's all Virgo right there. Okay, you're understanding the true value within you. I love that. All right, the true value within you, and that's the message. This Eight of Wands. That's beautiful. Again, Leo energy for me could be Sage potentially. Doesn't even have to be either one of those, or even could potentially be Aries. But I generally get Leo or Sage out of this. But you're seeing the power within you centrally. You are creating and manifesting and bringing this about. This is rapid movement and or communication. Okay, you may be receiving this message here of love. I feel like from the divine. They are given to you as well. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, okay? Things may be happening so fast around you. Like I said, that fight with them two birds, baby, that was like, now you see me, now you don't. Because I don't even know where they went after I passed them and about hit them, you know? But that's powerful. I love the vibe of this. I do. It's truly transformative and healing. And I feel the growth. It's powerful. Yeah, it's powerful. Really, you're really working through your heart chakra, dear Gemini, and that's gorgeous. No longer are you, unstable mentally, in conflict mentally. No, none of that fighting within, amongst yourselves is what they just said. So, all right, finishing up here with your goddess power. Look at here, Mary Miracles 31. That 4 again. Look at her heart chakra. Transformation coming through, power coming through, love coming through, and that's enlightening her. Yep, that's power. Love is a true miracle, and love is the only drug you need. I don't know why that's coming through. It's a powerful drug, y'all. It is. All right. Wow, that's the wisdom. That's the enlightenment message. I told you. 47 being an 11, there's potential portal energy here. Look at her crown, her third eye. Beautiful. That's the wisdom. You're learning through agape love that it transforms all. It heals all. And that's why you said no more to that conflict, to the mental anguish. No more, baby, I can do right. Yeah. And Bridget, creative spark. You're going to get this back. Look at that 8. You're going to get this back. It's just going to take you to heal your mind. Ground yourself. I get earth energy here. Look at the abundance around her crown. Work with your sacral chakras. Of course, your heart. But, yeah. May have something to do with a Leo or Scorpio. I feel like some of you may have kind of lost your vision as you went through this process, but now it's returning, and that's the rapid spark, the rapid movement, the change, the transformation that you're going to see and feel. All right. All right, let's see what they have to say to you from the guidebook, beginning with Mother Mary. Okay. Yes, you may. That's the truth. 30. That's what I just turned to. My aunt. All right. She's upright. The picture and the message is on 62. Or are on 62. And the message ends on 63. 8 and 9. Yes. The empowerment message. The Christian goddess Mary, Mother of Miracles, has come to celebrate with you today. She is here to remind you of all the amazing wonders that are everywhere in your life right now. Look around you, especially at all the synchronistic events that have already taken place. Did I not say that? Ever since you were born, events and opportunities have come together to support you, guide you, show you love, and present the world as you see it. Look closely and see the hand of the divine working on your behalf. You are a powerful co-creator, and so you are responsible and accountable for the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that seed your field of dreams. Remember, miracles are uncanny evidence that from the invisible world, life springs into form without any reasonable cause for the effect. Mary gave birth as the great goddess was shown to do long before the Christian myth of Mary became real. She too proved herself to be the very essence of creation itself. In this moment, Mary reminds you of those miracles that you too can call into being. You don't need a cause or any evidential fact or calculation to believe and then see that miracle rise up in the conditions of your life. When Mary appears, you are reminded that you will never run out of miracles. I love it. I love it. Moving on to Sophia, Divine Wisdom. The message and picture are on page 94. That fourth chakra highlighted again. And the message ends on 95 with that growth. All right. The empowerment message. Human wisdom comes from personal experience, but divine wisdom is unknown in our life experience. When we ask for help, we are asking for guidance from a source greater than us, a great unknowable mystery. When we receive it, it is often life-altering and affects us in ways beyond our comprehension. The Gnostic goddess Sophia, who brought the material world into being, arrives to show you how fate and destiny operate in relationship to synchronicity. They're highlighting those synchronicities, y'all. Pay attention. When you least expect it, opportunities and meetings spring up as if out of nowhere. Your life begins to work out, and you sense your alignment with a higher purpose and power. Trust you are divinely protected and directed. Practice the act of faith before results. This is an essential key in co-creating your world. I love that. That is wisdom for that, ain't it? That is wisdom. All right, beautiful. Let's move on finally to Miss Bridget. Creative Spark, which is in reverse. The picture is on 16, which is a 7. And the message that you will receive, or hopefully receive, is the alignment message, which is on page 17, which again is the 8, highlighting the 8 in Miss Bridget as is. Sometimes you get into a creative slump and you feel frozen in midair, unable to move in any direction. That is crazy, because those birds, it's like it was like a matrix or some I don't know. It was like the crazy part is we were moving, but it still was like their particular fighting scene was frozen in space, in midair, but they were still moving. The 5. I don't know. That's crazy. So perhaps you are unsure of the next step with someone new, or a project becomes a looming behemoth in your mind, or you can't think of anything to say in a social moment. Maybe you think all your best ideas are gone. I have to look up that word, behemoth. Behemoth. That's new for me. Hold on. Give me a minute, y'all. Wow, y'all. That's why I take the time, especially if I don't know, I want to find out. So look at here. Let me go back. The definition that I got at first is something enormous, especially a big and powerful organization. And the first part of it is a huge or monstrous creature. So then I looked up the definition from the Bible, or behemoth in the Bible, right? And it says in the Old Testament, that's crazy because the app just went out, y'all. Oh my gosh. And I just read this just fine. That's not for you. You need to go look it up yourself. That's why it cut out. They just said it's not for them. Yeah, I do remember it was from Job 40. That's all I'm able to give you. Okay, moving on. Wow, that's powerful. Okay, maybe you think all your best ideas are gone. So let me go back. Perhaps you are unsure of the next step with someone new, or a project becomes a looming behemoth in your mind. Or you can't think of anything to say in a social moment. Maybe you think all your best ideas are gone. You are definitely connected to pile 2. 1, they said. Bridget offers you the alignment task of moving your attention away and remembering what it was like when you were little, when you finger painted and drew stick figures and played with your pals in the sandbox or playground. What moved you and lit you up then is the same creative spark that can move you now. Playful curiosity is what's called for. Don't take yourself or your current conditions too seriously. Didn't I say something about removing yourself from in the general intro, stepping back, right? Seeing it from a higher, oh my God. Assessing the situation from a higher perspective here, seeing it clearly, differently, seeing it with your third eye vision. I told y'all from the get-go in that growth energy that there's something with that. That's what this is. Seeing it clearly from your heart way, feeling it. Is this right for you or not? You know what I'm saying? Is whether you're talking about a relationship, a job, whatever situation, whatever person, place, thing you want to insert, it doesn't matter. That's how you need to approach it, though, Gemini. That's what they're saying. Oh my God, thank you for that. So playful curiosity is what's called for. Don't take yourself or your current conditions too seriously. It's time to be free from the burden of expectation you set upon yourself. That 10 of fire, right? Laying those burdens down, ending that cycle. Okay, it's time to be free from the burden of expectation you set upon yourself. Don't try so hard. The triple goddess of Hearth, the forge, and inspiration brings all her aspects together to help you sparkle. I love that. I definitely feel like this is maybe a project for many of you, some kind of work endeavor, because I told you I get that heavy earth energy out of this. And it doesn't have to be. It definitely could just be a relationship, but still, there's needing to be some grounding balance, you know what I mean? And I feel most of you, if this does have to do with a relationship, and especially if it has been causing mental confliction, anguish, confusion, whatever, you are moving on out of it, right? Because that 9 of Pentacles here is definitely independent energy. And like I said, the 8 of Wands, what else have you been getting? From Power 1, that's why I'm mixing y'all up, but still go check that out. But they have quite a bit of movement within their reading as well. So that's all I have for you, my beautiful Gemini. Those of you who chose this pile number 2. If the messages resonate with you, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below, because you never ever know how this may help someone else grow, especially and including yourself. Yeah. And that's what we're here for, to grow through love and light. And I appreciate that. I really do. If someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I do love you and thank you so much for all of that, what I just said, right? For real, for the love, for the just lending me your ear, to be quite honest, to allow me to get into your energy and read for you. Thank you. That's a blessing and an honor. And like I always say, I thank my higher self, spirit guides, and of course God. Like, none of this would be possible without the Most High. Seriously. So anyway, if you're joining me for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please, please, please take care. Be gentle, nurturing, loving, kind to yourself. All right? Because no one else will. Not like you. Self-love is the best love, y'all. All right, now to the next one. Deuces. All right, welcome, beautiful Geminis. For those of you who chose this pile number 3, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Let's keep in mind that we are diving a little bit deeper, focusing on that growth energy and the potential, wanting to expand your consciousness and awareness, okay? And you can utilize the rutilated quartz and or Archangel Uriel if you decide that you need to, all right? Talking about that courage, that confidence, dig down deep within, to allow yourself to move forward in whatever it is you desire. Diving into this wild woman energy, y'all need to unleash. Some of y'all are truly holding back, and I don't know why. They got a lot to say to you as to what this has to do with, because we're going to get into dive on in just a minute, because your pal is the thickest out of all of them. There's something within your heart that you are holding hostage, and I feel like that love energy that you're needing to release, 62 being an 8, speaking of the Leo energy center, heart center, that courage as well. Wow. Told you, this self-confidence, self-esteem, the courage, that's Leo energy right here. Solar plexus chakra, my nose is itching, y'all. Needing to dig down deep and grow there, you know what I mean? Transform there, move from your heart center. Allow yourself to be free. Don't hold yourself hostage. Don't hold your love hostage. Even if you've been hurt in the past, y'all, you got to live and let live is what I hear. Continue to love. Do not be closed off. Do not harden your heart. That's what agape love is. Unconditional love. No matter what they've done to hurt you, you forgive and let go. Okay? Yeah. This is screaming divine feminine energy, healing, nurturing, loving thyself. Oh, freeing your mind from whatever negative-ish you were still holding on to. I feel like many of you have likely been rehashing the past over and over and over again, to the fact that that has led to you hardening your heart, or like building a wall around your heart, not allowing yourself to heal. And now you've been doing it so long, many of you, that you are surrounded with the darkness. You know what I mean? Them dark thoughts. But I feel like something, once you really unleash and allow yourself to be wild and free, that femininity, you will be rerouted, regrounded, and look at the growth potential. It just needs a little bit of love and nurturing, water, emotional energy here. Something's dried out. I don't know. Get by water, like I told y'all. I told y'all that from the beginning. I thought it was you, but I know it was Power One. So you might want to check them out, which they are connected to Power 2. So you might want to check them out too. I don't know. Do you, boo? All right. Look. Wow. I can't make this up. I turned right to the water. Oh my. 61, being a 7, take a trip, y'all. Go on that journey to some water. Like I said, utilize your drinking water, your shower water, your bath water. Do your rituals. Speak your intentions over and into your watcher. I'm telling you, it will heal you. You're needing that. The picture of Wild Woman is on page 126, which is a 9. Something needs to end, or you're nearing the end of a cycle, right? Something. All right. And then the message is on 127. Like I said, you're ending something. 10 endings to begin anew. The essence. When the Wild Woman dances into your reading, that's powerful, because it's movement, right? You may want to dance. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Yeah. When the Wild Woman dances into your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Divested of all social constraints and cultural conformity, the Wild Woman holds up a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you're meant to become. She is a reminder of the bright light within each of us that gets dimmed by the restrictions imposed upon us by the expectations of society. She reminds us that in order to be fully present to life, we must uncover that light and let it shine brightly, regardless of the perceived consequences. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yeah. She is reversed, so you get the medicine. Excess for its own sake is a sign of imbalance. This is a warning that you may be trapped in obsessive thinking or behavior, looking for the release in places that will never provide it. I told y'all. Let go, lest you become like the hungry ghost of Chinese Buddhist lore that can never be fulfilled. True release comes from trusting the fluidity of life, understanding that just as a river needs its banks to flow through, so too do you need boundaries around you, your thinking and behavior. What did I say? That water energy, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I can't make this up. Now is the time to simplify, be mindful, and connect to that light within. And let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere you go, let it shine, okay? All right, my beautiful Gemini, let's put this aside and we're going to dive on in. Let her sit up a little bit so you can see her a little bit better. All right, so the way this is going to work, we're going to dive here. They got so much for you. I'm talking about, I pray this not going to be too terribly long, but we'll see. It's whatever spirit has. This is the Herbcrafter's Tarot. We're going to focus on maybe what herbs you could potentially use to help you utilize and get through this energy, whatever blockages are in your way, to help you grow and transform whatever other messages spirit has for you. Then we'll dive into the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is, again, pretty thick, which is intended to confirm and clarify whatever messages comes out of the Herbcrafter's Tarot, as well as maybe shine some light on things that are unknown, that may be hidden or you may be unaware of, okay? And then we'll finish up here with the Goddess Power Oracle, which is speaking of that divine femininity to which you may want to embrace, you know, to help you heal, transform, grow, nurture yourself, love yourself, whatever, okay? Let me put these aside and let's dive on in here, shall we? All right, first out for you, we have, wow, the high priest. I was about to say magician. That's powerful because I wouldn't be surprised if that comes out here because I don't know why. I guess this her bag of goodies. I get magician vibes. And then you essentially have all of the herbs that elements, excuse me, that you need on the table. Take advantage of because with this in reverse, I feel like many of you are not relying on your higher self, your MVP, to lead and guide you. You're not really balancing the light and dark within you to truly bring forth and harness your power. This is mugwort. Something needs to be cleared out and detoxed, and I feel like it's your mind especially. Third eye vision here is coming through strong. Take advantage of that moon energy, and that's interesting because you have the crescent moon here. You see that right there? And that can speak of that 5 energy, which can be a little trials and tribulations, maybe a little difficulty. Some of you may have been having difficulties balancing the darkness within you. And just because it's dark doesn't mean it's bad or anything like that, y'all. I feel like the darkness is talking here more so about your femininity, right? You need to balance yourself, heal and nurture and love on yourself, right? 2 energy, it's your choice. There's going to come a moment in time where you're going to have to choose. I'm hearing, do I stay or do I go? Whether this is a relationship, a job situationship, I don't know. Doesn't matter. My nose is itching. Whatever it is, you're going to have the choice and you're going to need your MVP to help lead and guide you in which way you need it to move. But you're going to have to get into alignment. Some truths are going to be revealed. I'm getting Cancerian energy, which is interesting because I generally get Sage or possibly even some Libran energy, but I generally always get Sage out of that High Priestess. I don't know. And then I'm even hearing Virgo, especially for me to tell you to nurture and heal yourself, okay? Whew. That was a lie, and I'm sorry that just came out. But that's just it. All right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. 2 of Earth, Witch Hazel. And this is in reverse. And y'all, generally, I do not even take this deck in reverse. But when they come out like this, they just do. I mean, because and the only reason I say that is because in the guidebook, there's not really a message necessarily for reversals in this deck, right? But obviously, for the energy to pop them out like that is saying a lot. I take this as, like I just told you, with this 2, and that's powerful because that's double 2s. 22 mastery. Some of you are truly being called to now master your higher self, your MVPs. Balance that, right? That's what the 2 of Earth is talking about. And I see that you're doing that. Work with your solar plexus chakra here. For real. And of course your 3rd eye, like I said, with the High Priestess. Could be talking about a Cappy, strong. Taurus and or Virgo. Like I'm definitely getting Virgo vibes from the High Priestess, which is unusual for me. Okay. What did I just say? I can't make it up. Camellia, yin and yang, balancing the light and dark, and that's what they want you. That's what you're needing to do to heal, Gemini. I told y'all from the get-go, those 2 birds that were tussling. Oh, hold on. Because it's birds in this one, and they're asking you, yeah, look at that, look at this. And I feel like many of you are coming out of that darkness here, like, or needing to, because there are 2 birds here, right here at the entryway of this birdhouse, whatever this is. There's 1 solo dolo out here, so you may have felt like left out in the past, or like you may have felt like, I don't know, ungrounded, unstable. Those 2 birds that are coming out of the birdhouse there, or at the entryway of the birdhouse, I feel like that is your divine feminine and masculine together now, finally, right? Once you balance yourself. I don't know, take it as it resonates. Because you've cut or needing to cut what no longer serves you. Curandera of air is my queen of air. Rosemary is the herb. You can transmute or, put the power of any other herb into rosemary. It's powerful. It's like the clear quartz of herbs, if you will. Right? So, if you don't have any of the other herbs, but you got some rosemary, put your intentions of what you want or needing from the other herbs into the rosemary and let it do what it do. That's powerful. Libran energy there, by the way. Sage energy here in the Temperance for sure, by the way. Like I said, from that High Priestess, I generally get that Sage energy. But for it to be reversed, I'm feeling more of the Virgo and Cancerian for whatever reason. Well, not even whatever. I told y'all about, because it's talking about healing and nurturing and loving thyself. That's powerful in order to get into alignment here. Okay, you got several, so we're going to have to really probably scoop these on close to each other. Okay, then we have, look at here, because you're needing the healing and nurture. I can't make it up, y'all. Cottonwood, Aquarian energy here. This is all about balance to me, alignment, journeying. I get 7 vibes, but, you know, obviously the 17 is an 8. But it's still something about the 7 as well. The journey, movement, transformation. I don't know. Wow. Okay. Wow. And then you have the Madre of Air. That's crazy. Motherwort. Who had... Oh, you got Mugwort and Motherwort. The powerful wort family for detoxing, cutting away anything that doesn't serve you. Again, this is Aquarian. This is the king of air. So this is Aquarian energy for me, doubly here. But either way, it doesn't matter any other air sign. I feel like it's you, to be quite honest. But really balancing and stabilizing your mind, letting go. All that is powerful. Like they said in The Wild Woman, letting go of that mental conflict, maturing mentally. I love it. Stop overthinking. You see things for what they truly are. Have a little faith in me. That's what your higher self is screaming to you right now. Trust me is what I hear. Follow me. Look at here. Trust me. Look what they're offering you. Again, King Madre of Earth. Creosote bush. It's beautiful. Look at what the divine is offering you, y'all. Offering you your wholehearted balance. Mastery in that. Didn't I say something about mastery? I thought I could have sworn I did. I don't know. But anyways, look at those yellow. I mean, that's powerful. They're offering you the balance and stability that you so desire. Ooh, that's the growth. You go from the 2 to the king, essentially. That is growth right there. That's abundance. You like jump. Oh, something about skipping generations. Something about it. That's beautiful, though. I love this energy. Whew. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. You're healing, though. I love that, Gemini. Free your mind, and the rest will follow, literally. All right, moving on. Wild Unknown Tarot. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. That growth potential. It is time. It is time to really come into your true, authentic self, to balance yourself out. You may have felt like things haven't paid off in the past. You put in so much work into something and you don't see the results yet, but sorry, y'all. Trust me. It's coming. That was your sign of synchronicity right there for me to bang this stuff I'm getting. That was like the banging of the gavel. I don't know. Trust them. Trust you. Trust yourself. Look at here. It's time to move. I generally always get Taurus out of this, but, you know, many other readers get Virgo energy. I don't know. I guess I get Taurus because this Son of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving knights of the deck, right? And it's like, I don't know why, but I get that stubborn energy sometimes. But here, what I'm feeling is that, you know, especially how it's aspecting the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, it's that bow down and worship Him, worship Him, oh, worship Him. Be grateful for where you have come from, however long it has taken. Be grateful for your growth. Be grateful for your stability. And the reason I'm feeling even Virgo, something about a birth. Wow. Libran energy, though. Empress style. Because I don't know, man. It's something about that for me to try to mash those together. But for me to get Virgo, energy today or now is screaming the nurturing healing and being logical, like not over analytical, just practical. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Do that. Okay. See why it has taken this long. And look how beautiful this is. Now you're upright. That's why. And look at that. Hopefully you've reflected on what's been going on internally. I'm about to say eternally too, but internally, right? Again, another 2. So look how they're reflecting on it. Yeah, it may have been a long time coming. It may have taken, everything you had, I feel like. And you may have even wanted to give up, right? But baby, now you see the wisdom. I told you the truth is being revealed. You'll see why you've had to go through all of this. It's not in vain. Trust me. Trust me. Never that. Everything happens for a reason. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, okay? 9 of Wands in reverse. Because you have had to go internally. Surrender. That's what I gather from this. If you haven't already, they're advising you to surrender. Look at all these crescent moons, baby. So I pointed it out in the High Priestess reverse here. These sites here definitely are screaming crescent moon, and that's crazy because this is even giving me the yin and yang vibes, which is coming out of this energy here, balancing the light and dark, but balancing your mind, cutting out what no longer serves you, right? You've definitely done it here or are doing it here, right? Anyway, and then you got this crescent moon that's highlighted here in the Son of Pentacles, and even again the High Priestess, and this one that is highlighted once again. Reflect on the journey. Reflect on the and then this scythe here obviously is the crescent shape. So this is powerful for you. There has been something major that you have had to deal with. You know what I mean? That may have been very daunting, is what I just heard, but just a lot. Heavy. Let it go. Cut it free. It's time. Like I said, it is time. It is time. Queen of Wands here. Mother of Wands is the Queen of Wands. Let go and let God. Move on what it is you desire passionately. She goes after what she wants wholeheartedly. Leo energy here. No holds barred. She don't care what, but definitely with a healed heart and balanced mind, okay? All right. And then the 9 of Cups. Again, look at that crescent, y'all. You're getting your wish fulfillment. Especially coming on this star. That is powerful. You're getting everything you desire. And then some. Balance. It's a balance. Balance. Okay, and then we have somebody, the Son of Cups here. Knight of Cups. Somebody may be coming to offer you an apology. Giving you a proposition of maybe for something, to do something or go after something that you love. This may be you then, right? It could be somebody you potentially have cut out in the past, or even like who you dealt with more recently, you know what I mean? Or in your current situation, who you may be going back and forth in your mind about cutting out. But I feel like, don't make that decision until you are at a balanced place, a more mature, stable mindset, and of course, coming from your heart, right? Whoever that's for. Okay, and then we have, wow, Virgo here, the Hermit in reverse. Are you really ready to come out of your shell? Have you gained the enlightenment that you sought, are seeking, that you seek? Be sure of that, okay? Be sure of that. Don't no longer dim your light like they were saying, right? For anybody else. Go after what it is that you desire wholeheartedly. I was about to call you Virgo. All right. And then that's, mind you, that's what, 3 9s right here. You're definitely completing a cycle, which is another 9, 27. It's another 9, right? Something's nearing completion. That's powerful. Let's see. This mental shit. I love it. I love when the 7 of Swords is in reverse. Now you're seeing how not to be manipulative, but to be more strategic. There's a difference. And that's the beauty in this card, in this energy that I always gather. You know what I mean? How being aligned mentally, healed mentally from self-sabotage, negative thoughts, beliefs, what have you, can benefit you. That's powerful. That definitely goes here because you a balanced mind, right? And then 2 of Wands. Now you can go on that beautiful journey. The 2s are all about a choice or decision that you need to make. And I feel like you've already made it. You are in alignment with this beautiful rainbow energy, right? You've moved from the darkness to the light, or the advice is to. And it's about balance. Again, you know, with this 2 of Wands, like anything with the 2, I tell y'all that's the feminine and masculine energies coming into balance. That yin and yang, right? The healing that you have, the work you've put in. That's beautiful, Gemini. You may be this option, again, like I said, especially for those of you who it may not have to do with the relationship, but still it's some kind of relationship, whether this is a business situation or not. But for those of you who it's talking about work, you're going to be presented with an offer, potentially a new contract, potentially, you know, a better opportunity with another company. I don't know. And you're going to need to make a decision, heart over mind. Okay. We talk about head over heart decisions, but you know, that's really just coming from a space, like I was telling, I believe, group 2, where you're balanced and focused mentally to make a logical, rational, practical decision. But at the same time, it's more so coming from the heart and how you feel about it. That's where the intention power lies. Okay. You feel it, vision it, envision it, however you want to say it, and then put it out there in the universe and watch it work. Right? Because what you feel emotionally and what you think of, you know, what you see mentally is what will manifest. Okay? All right. Finishing up here with the Goddess Power Oracle. You got Demeter, Nurturer in reverse, which is an 11, potential portal energy. And I told y'all from the get-go that this is all about nurturing, healing yourself, relying on your higher self. I mean, that's just it. That's exactly what that is. Healing yourself from unfoundedness, brokenness, the hurt and pain of the past, whatever this is or was, or I don't know, needing to heal yourself from it. Okay? And then there's so much growth potential here. The 11 is all about potential, moving forward spiritually. There's definitely some enlightenment there. Turn your back to the BS. Let it go and grow, okay? Wow. Yukiona, stillness, in reverse. 52 being a 7. Peace be still is what I hear. And maybe you you are trying to go. You trying to move. You trying to be on the move, aren't you? You may have to pause and stop. Think about it for just a moment, right? Pause, yes. Piscean energy is what I was trying to say. That's peace. Oh, stop and reflect and look over how far you've come and journeyed. And be grateful that you gained your peace of mind. That's beautiful, Gemini. Okay, moving on. Look at, because you allow yourself to heal. It is done. There's another 9. Those are powerful for you. You definitely may be life path 9. Healer, healing, heal. That's what I always get out of this card. Virgo energy strong here for me. Earth energy in general. Definitely continue your rituals. Open up. It is time. Open up. You're seeing things clearly. Look at her third eye. That's powerful. That's like the phoenix. It's transformed here. You're enlightened because you've gone through this journey. Your mind, you are not the same. You won't be the same. Never, ever. You can't unsee it. That's powerful. I feel like this is that peace of mind here. You see that light coming from this beautiful blue light that has healed her. Wow. And look at this, y'all. I'm just now, this encryption on her third eye. That's something changing. You may be seeing sacred geometry. That's something to you. That's like, because I'm hearing upgrade. Wow. And you see this portal energy here. There's going to be an opportunity for your mind to explode, expand. Your consciousness and awareness, like it says in the growth card, is definitely expanding. I love that. Ooh, wee. All right. So let's go on before this gets too long. See what they have for you. First, starting with Demeter. Look at Gula. I love it. All right. Nurturer. The picture is on page 22. Mastery, right? Told you that keeps coming up for y'all. The message is on page 23, which again, that 5 energy, growth, transformation, movement. Excuse me. The alignment message says, do you sometimes overgive to people until you're an empty well? Perhaps you've attracted others who are needy and want you to look after them, or you might be in a pattern of people pleasing because you're afraid to set boundaries. There's a sticky quality to connections based on this need to be needed. Although the possible repercussions for setting boundaries are in your mind, your body holds on to fear tightly, so it can be scary to make a change. No one wants to admit No one wants to admit that they are manipulative or codependent, but it's important to be honest about where you find yourself now. Demeter knows the price of this way of being, as it caused her to lose something so dear to her. Now she has come to show you another way. Your alignment task is to recognize that it's time to step back and take a breath and say no to the behaviors and people you know are draining you. It's that simple. The divine is the one with the plan. Gather your love, your nourishment, and your self-worth. Choose how you nurture and how you want to receive it. You are so loved when the goddess Demeter brings you her nurturing energy to help you course correct. Did I not say something about speaking clearly what it is you desire, your true authenticity, balancing your mind enough to, like I said, speak up for your desires here, going after what you want wholeheartedly and surrendering to that. You got to heal and nurture yourself, though, okay? So moving on to the beautiful Yuki Onna, which is in reverse. She is the last one, isn't she? Yes, she is. The picture is on 104, which is a 5 yet again. And she starts with the 5, the 52, yeah? Moving towards balance, hopefully. Alignment. Anyway, the alignment message comes on 105 as I talk about balance, alignment, right? Harmony, peace. Like I said, peace of mind here. Some days you wake up frozen, stuck, and unable to move due to the effects of emotional denial and resistance to what is in front of you. Or maybe you are exhausted, spent from the emotional burden of your current situation. The winter goddess Yuki Onna has come to help you move out and past this experience into a healthier state of stillness. When you are frozen, it's the ego that is refusing to accept life on life's terms, potentially causing you fear and depression. A particular situation or person may be causing you to see yourself as a victim. The goddess Yuki Onna reminds you that this is but a temporary moment in the millions of moments of your life. The task she has for you is to answer one question. Will you trust the great goddess in the universe to be your active partner in co-creating? If so, slow down and let all of your troubles go, and you will see the miracles of that life has to offer you. What did I say with the Queen of Wands? Let go and let God, right? Peace, be still. Finally, Gula, healing. The picture and message begins on 36 and the message ends on 37, 9, and 10. You're nearing the end of the cycle and you're going to begin anew, I promise you. The empowerment message. Gula, the Babylonian goddess of medicine and healing, has come to guide you as a blessing for your well-being. You're being invited to address the areas of your life that need healing. Perhaps you have moved so quickly through your life that you forgot about self-care. Perhaps the story you've told yourself about who you are need healing. We don't always see that we are hurting ourselves or others. Take heart, for Gula comes into your world as your ally, saying that now is the most auspicious time to focus on healing in all aspects of your life. Only good things will come from your actions here. In fact, now is also the perfect time when you can be when you can be assured that you can heal, or reassured, to be quite honest. Let me read that again. In fact, now is also the perfect time when you can be assured that you can heal rifts with others as well. Be sincere and call upon Gula for this precious commitment. You may also be called to the path of the healer now. If so, the goddess Gula supports this wholeheartedly. You just need to be willing, respect others, and do no harm. Miracles will arise as if out of nowhere. And who just got Mother Mary? I believe group 2. Like I said, y'all are definitely connected all the way around. So check out piles 1 and 2 if you haven't already, or if you want to. You know, you don't have to. But anyways, that's what I have for you, my beautiful Gemini. Those of you who chose this pile number 3, I pray that these messages resonate with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, 3222 on the clock. Hold on. Okay, I do apologize. I just didn't want it to cut off on you. But for those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below, because you never ever know how this may help someone else grow, but especially in including yourself, right? That's what we're here for, to learn, grow, love through love. Yes, and to grow as a family, y'all. I'm done. I'm at peace, and it's very much so a balance of stillness that's come over me. But I can't even get my words right. I can't even think straight to get my words right. But anyways, yeah, so I do appreciate y'all. If anybody comes to mind, please do, as I said, like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate that. I love you, and I thank you for that. You do not know how happy that makes me feel, because that's what I'm here for, right? That's my blessing that I receive just by helping you. And I want to thank you just for allowing me to get into your energy and to read and channel for you, okay? If you're joining me for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please do take care. Please be easy, gentle, nurturing, loving, kind to yourself, all right? Because nobody else is going to do it like you, beautiful Gemini. They're not. Until the next one, y'all. Deuces.